I thought I had found my dream hobby community, but after months of late-night meetups, private chats, and friendly mentorship, I learned the whole group was built around one person collecting secrets to control everyone else. It started innocently enough, like these things always do. I just moved to a mid-sized city after a rough breakup and a dead-end job, feeling completely unmoored. I needed anything to fill the void. That's when I stumbled across the online forum for Echo Forge, this niche hobby group obsessed with building custom mechanical keyboards. Not just any keyboards, but ones with hand-wired matrices, exotic switches from overseas, and cases milled from rare woods or metals. The community was small, tight-knit, maybe 200 active members worldwide, but their Discord server buzzed with constant activity. Build logs, sound tests, group buys for components that were impossible to find solo. I lurked for a week, reading threads about gasket mounts and flex cuts, feeling that spark of excitement I hadn't had in years. These people weren't just hobbyists, they were artisans, geeking out over one-of-plate flex or the perfect FR4 proxy. I posted my first build, a budget TKL with Gateron milky yellows and a Dysub PBT set, and got instant feedback. Not the snarky kind, but genuine tips. Try foam for that deeper thock, or source some brass weights from Ali, it'll transform the wobble. Within hours, I had friend requests and DMs. That's how I met Lena. Lena was the unofficial queen bee. Her profile pic showed a sleek custom board glowing under RGB with a tagline, founder of Echo Forge, building souls into switches since 2018. She was in her early 30s, a freelance graphic designer from the same city as me, and her builds were legendary, photos of 40% orthos with pour-on sandwich dampening that looked like museum pieces. She DM'd me personally, loved the clean cable management on that first build. New to town, we do local meetups if you're into IRL typing sessions. My heart raced, a local group, jackpot. Our first meetup was at a quiet coffee shop 2 weeks later. 5 of us showed up, me, Lena, her boyfriend Jax, a quiet programmer who built silent linears, Mia, a college student modding her first 60%, and Raj, an engineer with a stack of vintage Hall effects. We sat around a table littered with lube stations, switch pullers, and half-assembled PCBs. Lena led the vibe effortlessly, passing around her latest masterpiece, a 65% with unibody aluminum and soulful Zelios, critiquing our builds with surgical precision but always ending on encouragement. "You're killing it," she'd say, eyes locking on yours. "We need more builders like you." By the end of the night, we'd planned a group buy for some hot new lubed linears, and I felt like I'd found my tribe. No drama, no egos, just pure passion. That gelled into weekly sessions. Lena's apartment became the hub, a dedicated keyb lab in her spare room with soldering irons, hot air stations, and rows of distemp switches in gel tubs. Jax manned the desk, Mia brought snacks, Raj handled the tech talk. I'd show up with my latest project, and Lena would pull me aside for mentorship. Private chats turned personal fast. She'd ask about my breakup. "He sounds like a tool, you deserve better," and share her own stories, growing up in a strict family, discovering keystrokes as her escape. "This hobby saved me," she'd say. "It's not just plastic and springs, it's control. You build something perfect, and it's yours." I'd nod, mesmerized, as she helped me film my first sound test video, her hand steadying mine on the phone. The group expanded subtly. Lena invited vetted newbies after I vouched for a coworker. We hit 12 regulars, all locals now, with late-night Discord voice chats stretching past 2 a.m. Themes emerged, vulnerability shares during lube breaks. Mia confessed her anxiety, Raj his divorce. Lena facilitated, turning it into bonding. "We're family here," she'd say. "No judgments." She started a private channel for deep dives, one-on-one mentorship logs. Mine began harmless, build advice, life tips. Then deeper, ever feel like you're faking it in the real world? Here, you're real. She shared hers first, a story about a toxic ex who trashed her prototypes. I reciprocated with my ex's cheating saga. It felt safe, intimate. By month 3, the dynamic shifted. Lena announced Echo Vault, a shared Google Drive for ultimate trust. Store your rarest parts lists, distash trades, even personal docs like allergy lists for group snacks. "No outsiders," she said. "This is our inner circle." I uploaded my full inventory spreadsheet, including cereals for a rare pre-lubed set I'd splurged on. Others followed. The late nights intensified, all-nighters at her place, soldering marathons with wine. Jax hovered quietly, Mia idolized Lena, Raj fixed her PC unasked. I started crashing on her couch after sessions, too buzzed to drive. When the mentorship went private, Lena pulled me into her bedroom office one night, showing a secret project, a Hall effect magnetic board she'd prototyped. "You're my star pupil," she whispered, our knees touching. She asked for my phone to sync sound test files, and I handed it over. Later she confessed a crush phase. "You're different, real." Kissing followed, sloppy and fervent amid switch lubes. Guilt hit. Jax was in the next room, but Lena waved it off. "He's cool." Open setup. It became routine. Hookups after meets, her whispering group gossip. Mia's flaky, Raj is hiding debt. I laughed it off, drunk on belonging. Cracks appeared around month 5. Mia bilayed on a group buy citing family stuff. Lena cornered me, talked to her, get details. I did, prying gently. Mia spilled about her mom's cancer. Lena nodded thanks, but her eyes gleamed. Raj missed a meetup. I covered, learning his ex was suing for alimony. Jack seemed withdrawn. Lena vented to me. He's impotent now, stress. I felt special insider, but unease gnawed. Why did Lena need these details? And why did group vibes sour post shares? Mia got quieter. Raj sold off boards cheap. Turning point was the vault breach. Lena messaged at 2 a.m, emergency meet. Now, 5 of us piled into her living room. She'd hacked an anonymous Discord troll leaking our group by deets. Someone betrayed us, she hissed, eyes scanning. She pulled up the vault log. Timestamps showed Mia accessed files last. Mia paled. I didn't, but Lena had proof, a forwarded IP match. Group turned. Why Mia? She cried, left in tears. Lena comforted us. We cull weak links. I nodded, but stomach twisted. Mia ghosted the server. My hookup with Lena peaked then, raw possessive sex amid her stress relief rants. She probed deeper, family finances, my work login for part sourcing. I shared hazy, but paranoia crept. Jax confronted me once, back off her. I did temporarily. Group shrank to 8. Lena's lessons intensified, late-night voicemails dissecting my flaws. You're too trusting, let me protect you. She shared vault dossiers, files on everyone. Raj's debts itemized, Mia's health records screenshotted. My own, breakup texts I'd vented, phone contacts scraped. I started digging. One drunk night, Lena left her laptop open. Echo Vault wasn't just keyboards, subfolders, leverage, my dossier, ex's number for verification, bank app screenshots from synced phone, even my apartment keycode from a lost keys story I'd told. Raj's lawsuit docs forged, Mia's fake chats making her sound unstable. Jax's medical history twisted, a master file control matrix ranked us, trust level, secrets held usefulness. Me high leverage, low resistance. Her notes, sleeps over, full access soon, isolate from work friends. Horror hit, this wasn't a hobby group, it was a web. Lena collected confessions, data, intimacies, not for bonds but blackmail dependency. Late nights, exhaustion to lower guards, mentorship, grooming, vault, surveillance. Shares built trust she weaponized. Mia's betrayal, staged exit for a rival. Jax stayed for sunk cost threats. Raj paid dues from debt fear. I was next, her favorite, deepest hooks. I confronted subtly first. What's leverage mean? Her smile chilled. Our safety net against trolls. Bull, I tested, leaked fake drama to vault. Days later she knew, gaslit, you told me in confidence. Proof, forged DM, panic. I rallied Raj privately, his eyes widened at screenshots. She's got my ex's lawyer on speed dial. Mia confirmed via burner, she doxed my mom. Jax, trapped, she has everything. We planned escape, but Lena sensed. Group chat exploded, betrayers among us. She summoned all-nighter, tension thick, she played recordings our vents twisted. Loyalty test, she purred. Raj cracked first, spilling. She laughed, predictable. My turn, I bluffed, I'm out. She pulled my dossier, live, your boss sees these nudes. Lies I'd never sent, forged, group fractured, half fled. I ghosted, changed locks, numbers, police, thin civil harassment max, but scars linger. Echo forge, her cult masked as keys. I sold my boards, quit forums. Now I type on stock membrane, silent reminder. She still lurks online, rebuilding, through dream communities. Some founders don't build boards, they build cages. That's my story, still healing. The web of control tightened faster than I could have imagined after that first vault revelation, pulling me deeper into Lena's grip, while I was still too hooked on the belonging to see the bars closing around me. I'd convinced myself it was paranoia at first, just the wine, the sleep deprivation from those marathon build sessions turning my brain to mush, but the next meetup at her apartment sealed it. We were down to 7 core members now, post Mia's dramatic exit, and the air felt thicker, more charged. Lena had transformed her Keeb lab into a war room, screens glowing with group by spreadsheets, a whiteboard mapped with loyalty arcs for each of us, mine marked rising star with a gold star sticker. She passed around her newest prototype, a magnetic hall effect 34% with adjustable actuation, letting us test the buttery travel while she wove her narrative. Trolls are circling, she said, voice low and urgent. That leak, not random, someone in our circle fed them. Eyes darted, Jax shifted uncomfortably beside her. She locked onto me. You've been solid. I trust you with the inner vault access tonight. Inner vault, my pulse quickened as she handed me her laptop, fingers brushing mine lingeringly. It was partitioned. Surface level had our innocent inventories, but the hidden layer, unlocked with my own build serial as the password, was a dossier nightmare. Folders named after us. Rajdet chain, Jax med black, U pivot point. Mine held not just my vented breakup texts, but call logs from my ex scraped somehow. a photo of my wallet from a Cooch crash, license, cards visible, and an audio clip of me drunk mumbling work complaints, timestamped from her bedroom post-hookup. Notes in red: work leverage gold, push for login share, isolate via flattery. I froze, but she was right there, reading my face. See, protection. Trolls hit Mia because she was weak. You're armored now. I played along, heart hammering, uploading a dummy rare parts list laced with fake bank deets to test traceability. The group flowed into a Luban solder frenzy. Mia's old spot filled by a new recruit, Tim, a wide-eyed newbie I'd vouched for. Lena mentored him aggressively, hand-over-hand switch filming, whispers in his ear mirroring how she'd reeled me in. By 3 a.m., confessions flowed again. Tim admitted student loans crushing him. Raj vented alimony rage. Lena catalogued it all live in a shared Notion board, trust ledger, scoring our vulnerability shares like a game. I scored a 9-10 for opening up about ex's betrayal. Raj hit 7 for debt details. Jax, a flat 4 with a note, withholding, probe harder. Post-meetup, the private mentorships amped up. Lena's DMs became daily rituals, voice notes dissecting my sound tests interwoven with therapy speak. Your TKL thock lacks soul, loosen the plate screws like you need to loosen up about your family. She'd pry, did ever disappoint you, spill for the group vibe. I dodged at first, but the hookups resumed, her initiating in the lab shadows while Jax napped nearby. Sex turned interrogative, mid-thrust questions about my apartment lease, sibling drama, even my therapist's name from a casual mention. For safety, she'd gasp. Full profiles keep us tight. I gave fragments, hazy and guilty, waking to find her syncing my phone again for test audio. Contacts drained, location history pinged. Group dynamics warped into a pressure cooker. Late nights stretched to dawn raids on 24-hour makerspaces for laser-cut plates. Lena driving us in her blacked-out van, hers, fully paid, no loans like you plebs. Raj's dues started. He wired her $200 for group buy protection, citing debt docs in her possession. Tim folded fast, sharing his class schedule after one loyalty test where Lena faked a parts theft accusation. Jax. His silence brought threats. I overheard her hissing, "Your clinic records go public if you bail." He fixed her rig unasked, eyes hollow. I got special treatment. Co-founder status, co-hosting voice chats where Lena fed me scripts to extract newbie secrets. One night she gifted me a custom ortho-engraved "Loyalty Eternal," slipping in during the handoff, "You're mine now, no outsiders." Paranoia peaked when my work email pinged. A phishing attempt traced to an Anon account, but the bait was perfect. Echo Forge Res Zelios de stash. My boss noticed my distraction, I lied it off. Then Raj pulled me aside post-session, voice shaking. "She's emailing my ex's lawyer," twisted my vents into admissions. "I pay or it escalates." Mia messaged from a burner. She photoshopped my mom's hospital pic with fake abuse claims, doxed my campus. Tim confessed in whispers. "She has my nudes test from mentorship." Jax cornered me in the kitchen. "She's cycling favorites, you're next after me. Change your locks." Proof piled, screenshots of her forging DMs, voice mods making us sound disloyal. The all-nighter showdown brewed. Lena called crisis counsel, 6 of us crammed in her dim lab, boards half-built like altars. She projected the trust ledger, scores plummeting for hesitance. "Betrayals here," she purred, playing a doctored audio, my voice synthesized, plotting to sell Vault to competitors. Gasps, eyes on me. I bluffed outrage, deepfake bullshit, but she had backups, forged texts from my number to trolls. Raj cracked under his folder flash, lawsuit PDFs morphing live. Tim bylaid sobbing. Jax stared blank. I grabbed her laptop mid-rant, smashing enter on a shutdown script I'd snuck in earlier. Dossiers wiped to recycle bin, prayed. Chaos erupted. She lunged, Jax restrained her. We fled into dawn, Raj to a lawyer, Tim ghosting college, Mia safe but scarred. I scrubbed devices, filed a cyber harassment report, slim case, no direct threats. Lena's Discord went dark, then relaunched as Forge 2, recruiting fresh meat. Last I heard, Jack's split broke me. I type on a $20 member now, clicks echoing her cage. Hobby communities can be lifelines or leashes. Test the founder early. I didn't. Cost me everything but my freedom. The escape from Lena's web wasn't clean. It was a bloodbath of loose ends, forged traps and shadows that followed me for months, turning every keyboard click into a trigger. After the laptop smash and group scatter, I thought we were free. Wrong. Lena's retaliation hit like a switch failure, silent then catastrophic. First ping, my work Slack, anonymous tip with evidence of me slacking on projects, attached audio of my vented complaints, voice modded to sound recent. My boss pulled me in. This true, I denied, showed timestamps, but HR flagged it. Clean your online presence, they said. Lena had scraped my LinkedIn endorsements from group recs she'd coached, twisting them into fake refs. Job wobble started. Raj called panicked. His ex's lawyer cited new docs, Lena's forgeries of his abuse admissions from twisted Discord logs. He paid her $1,000 settlement to vanish them. Tim dropped out of school. She'd emailed Dean with photoshopped nudes labeled harassment risk. Mia relocated stateside, burner-only contact. She stalked my mom's house via vault address scrape. Jax. Radio silence, but a mutual whispered he'd checked into rehab. Her impotence leaks to his family docs broke him. My turn escalated. Lena's new burner DMs. Miss me, your ortho's serial pings my tracker. Paranoia real, she'd embedded AirTag in my loyalty gift board during a hookup. I smashed it, but not before locations leaked. My gym, coffee runs, even therapist parking lot from Pride name. Stalking report filed, cops shrugged, civil, no threats. Then the deep cut, ex-girlfriend call, hysterical. Lena'd emailed her my dossier nudes, AI-generated deepfakes, claiming I never changed. Ex forwarded to my parents. Family rift, what's this cult? I explained, they half believed. I went nuclear, full digital purge. Factory reset all devices, new email, VPN lockdown, even changed apartments via sublet. Sold every custom board on eBay anonymously, cash only. EchoForge Discord clones popped up, her relaunch, testimonials scrubbed. She posted ex-member smear threads on our mechanical keyboards. Toxic quitter stole designs. Mods banned her alts, but damage lingered. My sound test vids downvoted to oblivion. Lena tried one last hook. Fake apology voice note. I was sick, therapy now. Coffee, blocked, but fallout rippled. Work probation lifted after it traced fakes, but promo stalled. Optics. Friendships nuked, real ones question my hobby obsession. Typing became toxic. Stock rubber dome now, deliberate clack reminding me. Hobbies heal or harm. Group remnants connected underground. Raj countersued, one small, Tim therapy, Mia writing expose blog, anon. Jack surfaced clean warning, she's rebuilding, fresh newbies. We watch from afar scarred sentinels. Lena, thriving on shadows, new vault brewing. I type this on membrane, free but forever cautious. Dream communities, vet the queen early or become her pawn. Recovery dragged like a sticky stabilizer. Slow, frustrating, with backslides that tested every ounce of my resolve, but piece by piece, I clawed back control from Lena's ghost. First month post-escape was raw survival. Sleep fractured by phantom pings, every Discord notif jolted me awake. I stuck to rubber dome typing, sold off the last custom scraps for therapy cash, sessions unpacking the grooming. Classic coercive control, my counselor said, hobby as Trojan horse. I journaled vents, no digital trail. Work stabilized, boss apology after forensics proved deepfakes. But promo deferred, rebuild trust, HR droned. Real friends trickled back once I shared screenshots. One, a cybersecurity guy, swept my devices, clean. Remnants formed a shadow support chat. Raj, Tim, Mia, Jax relapsed once, now steady. We swapped watchlists, Lena's alt spawning on Geekhack, her new Nova Keys server hitting 50 members fast. Raj's lawsuit netted a restraining order, she violated once via proxy DM. Tim returned to classes, no contact vow. Mia's blog Keep Cult went viral anon, racking 10k upvotes, mods linked it to EchoForge Purge. Jax rebuilt solo, silent linears his therapy. My life rebooted low-key. New apartment, no-key blab. Picked up running, books, hobbies, sans groups. Dated casually, red flags screaming, over-mentoring. Run. Typing itch returned tame. Stock board modded minimal, private sound tests unshared. Work promo landed 6 months in, solid projects proved me sans drama. But Lena's tendrils itched. A mutual friended me on Insta, her plant, ghosted. Package arrived, anonymous orthoparts note, come back, family, returned unopened, cops logged, no follow-up. EchoForge 2 imploded per Raj, newbies revolted over dues. She's dark now, rumored in Estonia, fresh Discord brewing. Healing's ongoing. I lurk safe forums, contribute tips, no DM. Trust rebuilt selectively. Keyboards, joy again solo. Group dreams tempered, vet hard, share light. Lena taught via pain, control hides in clacks, I'm free typing true. Looking back a year later, the full scope of Lena's operation snaps into focus like a perfectly tuned Hall effect switch. Precise, insidious, and engineered to snap shut before you even feel the actuation point. I'd underestimated her endgame. Post-dark, whispers from ex-remnants painted the picture. EchoForge wasn't hobby chaos. It was her third smithy since 2018. First in Seattle, crashed when a mod found her selling scraped member CCs on dark web forums. Second in Austin, imploded via leaked leverage files, victims too scared to sue. Echo was optimized, keyboards as lure niche, obsessive crowd, mentorship as groom, vault as vault. She targeted loners, post-breakup me, deck crushed Raj, anxious Tim, profiling via first posts. Rising stars got sex, hesitants got leaks. Jax, long-term anchor, broken early for compliance. Profits, group buys skimmed 20%, dues laundered as crypto, dossiers sold to identity thieves. FBI tip from Mia's blog finally flagged her, low-level cyber ring ties. My final trap sprung 6 months post-escape. Work conference in her city, I presented, nailing it. Post-talk, hotel, ping her face at the bar, chance meetup. Chilled smile, proud of you. She tracked via LinkedIn event scrape. I bolted, reported stalking escalation. Cops finally acted, searched her Estonian rental, visa hop, seized drives. 200 plus dossiers, voice-synth software, tag logs. Charges pending, harassment, data fraud. Not mastermind fall, but cracks widening. Today I'm rebuilt. Custom TKL again, solo build, no groups. Our mech market posts anon, lessons shared. Red flags, vaults, dues, private mentors. Walk. Therapy closed the loop, you escaped a sociopath's farm. Remnants thrive, Raj debt-free, Tim graduated, Mia podcaster, Jack's mentoring safe newbies. We toast virtually, no servers ever. Lena, bail hearing lost, awaiting trial. Her legacy, hobby graveyards. Typing's pure now, Thok my own, cage-free, to dream communities, probe the founder. Clacks can chain, stay free.